Segment of the show for today, and we're talking again to Coach RReed, who is the head coach of the Tennessee State University football Tigers. Coach Reed, let's allow you over the the rest of this segment to talk about what you consider to be some of the challenges that you as a head coach feel that you face in dealing with the Tennessee State University football program. Some of the fans, some of the alumni, some of those fundraising, whatever you wish to deal with during this period, try to pull all of that information together for us.
Well, first of all, I think that, over the years, I've been a part of Tennessee State football for a long time. And over the years, our fans are very passionate about football. And they're very passionate about winning, and there's nothing wrong with that. But with winning comes the kind of support that you really need from your fan base. Oftentimes some of the challenges are fundraising, and we have an athletic budget that we use, but you have to understand that athletic budget encompasses travel, it encompasses recruiting. It encompasses scholarships, it encompasses room and board. So now when you start talking about, well, your recruiting budget, and sometimes you get kind of limited in some things that you can do for your team because the money just isn't there, and that's no fault of the universities, that's no fault of the coaching staff, but that's where the fundraising becomes important. A lot of times you talk with the bigger schools and they say, well, they can hire staff and they can name them in the same day and all this. Now we have to go through a process at the university when we're naming our staff. We have to interview a certain amount of people. We have to have a pool. We have to pick from those pools. It has to go to EEOC. And then you have to make recommendations. Then you have to interview 3 or 4 people from that pile. So there's a lot of red tape that goes on that is just university policy. Whereas at University of Tennessee, or let's say Memphis, a lot of the coaches' salaries are going to come, University of Alabama, from outside sources. That's not university involved. So
that's what explains all those.
Right. They can bring guys in and say, hey, we're going to pay this guy, and it doesn't have anything university. It has to do with either the booster club or some kind of outside source that'll take care of that. So I'm in the process of coming up with some fundraising ideas to try to solicit and involve the community in what we're trying to do at Tennessee State University, because it does cost money to run a program. It costs more money than is allotted by our budget to run our program. So we have to be diligent in fundraising and going out and talking to people about giving to Tennessee State University. So those are some of the challenges that I've seen this far, but I also know this. I know that there are people out there willing to help and that want to help, and some resources that we haven't tapped into yet. So that's going to be partly my challenge that I haven't asked. We haven't asked for. So that's going to be one of my tasks. And one of my projects here at Tennessee State University early on is to rally fan support, to be seen and more visible in the community, to do some community outreach programs with our football staff as well as our team, be more visible in the community. Those are things that we've talked about as a staff. Those are some of the things that I've shared with Dr. Johnson and Ms. Phillips as my vision where this program is going to go, and they've been nothing but supportive of what we're trying to do thus far. So I really feel strong about what we're trying to do. I really feel strong about what we're going to get accomplished here. I think that this is going to be the start of something great, and I have a passion for this job. The coaching staff will have a passion for this job, and the bottom line is get it done. Every great leader ultimately gets results, and I always tell my guys, bottom line, I don't want all the labor pains, just give me the baby.
So you're really just proud to be the head coach of the Tennessee State University football team.
Oh, absolutely.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
And it shows. It really shows. And I think that with some of the things that you are bringing